video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be an unscripted video of a week in the life of me. So you're going to see a little bit of crochet. You're going to see a little bit of my favorite patterns that I have on repeat right now, and I will share the links to those. And I have some other exciting news, so stay tuned. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Diana and I am a crochet cheerleader, which means if you are working on a crochet project, in fact, any project that is craft related, I like to encourage people and see what they are working on to complete and finish projects. I love it. It feels really satisfying. In fact, in this video, I am going to be sharing a project that I worked on for a year. It's called a temperature blanket, and if you don't know what one of those is, I have made a video on that, and I will share it in the link below. But without any further ado, let's get started. All right, I'm working on the last 2 rounds of my temperature blanket. I had to do a join there. If you don't know how to do a join, I have a video on how to tie your yarn together. It's coming together. I'm hoping to be able to finish this by the end of this video, but I only have today and tomorrow to go, and I decided to do a granny stitch on the corner. Instead of making a square for my granny square, I just continue the same stitch straight. So if you want to see a video on how to do a temperature blanket, I also have a video for that I will link below. If you're not even sure what a temperature blanket is, here is the key. And I made a square for each day of the year, what the high was for the year here in Arizona. And I've got a really cute helper that wants to know what I'm talking about. She's my buddy this morning. So super excited to finish this project. Oh, here we go. It's all done. Can you believe it? I did a interesting border on it, and I think it made it a little bit bigger, but I like it. So I did a granny stitch border. If you can see that. So this is a day, and then there's 3 days of that cold, and then I just did the other. And then I decided, let me find it. So here's Dad. And here's my mother-in-law. And I decided, because her favorite color was blue, to add a crochet stitch on the top of it. So I just wove in the ends. And I'm gonna go ahead and stick a picture of what this looks like all done, so you get a better view of what this is. So we had lots of orange days, lots of orange coral days. Let me see if I can get it all the way up. I probably can't because I'm too short. It also seems a bit weird because it's the beginning of the year, and I don't know if I've ever told you, but I'm also a track coach at the high school. And so preseason starts today, and I need to get on that. And I'm in charge of leading the kids in the warm-ups today. My focus for this year is going to be solely the hurdles, which is exciting. I love it. Got a busy week. I've got my market on Friday, and then I've got practice Monday through Thursday. And then I have some other things sprinkled in there that I have to get on. So just giving you, what's going on in my life right now. It's crazy. And so I'm getting ready for my market that's coming up this Friday. And I decided to do a different spin on what I'm going to be taking. I'm still going to be taking my amigurumi, but I am taking headbands. And I have to finish this headband. And look at this stitch marker. Isn't that cute? I'm going to start making stitch markers. So stay tuned for that. But I'm also making beanies. So this is the adult size beanie, and I'll show you the child size one. It's over here. Where is it? Child size one. Oh, there it is. It's down here. Hello. So this is the child size one. Let me zoom out for you. I was filming this with one hand. So there's the little palm on the top. And what's cool about this little beanie is that it's a variegated yarn, and so it's changing colors. I think it's the cutest thing ever. So I have a child size and adult size, and then I have this other beanie that is the checkered. This pattern is by Pretty and Pate, and somebody saw it on my stories just in a stack, and so I have a custom order, and I'll show you that in a second. I haven't started making it, but I have the colors for it. So this is the child size one, and then the adult one, I think I'm going to leave the palm off of it just because I've already tied it off, and I'm just going to leave it like that. So here are more of my headbands. This is a pattern that I made, which will be coming out soon. Colors that I am going to be making, excuse the mess, I'm so all over the place, is this purple and black, because she's a Ravens fan and she hasn't decided whether or not she's going to put a palm on it. So I thought, wouldn't it be cute to do a black and white one, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into that. The custom hat that I was working on for the Baltimore, there I can say the word, Baltimore Ravens hat turned out beautiful. Now, it was a bit of a challenge because the circumference of her head due to her hair was a little bit larger, so I had to add a couple rows so that it matched up perfectly. I was going to give it to her today when I went to the gym because she's one of my instructors, but she wasn't there. She's out sick with the flu, so I get to keep it a little bit longer, and she decided not to do the palm on the top, which is totally fine. And I also went with a solid brim, which I actually prefer. It kind of gives it a little dimension, but love this hat. Pattern is by Pretty and Pate. So other things that I'm going to be taking are these pacifier clips. Again, I made the pattern up myself a long time ago, and I got these clips, I think off of Amazon. It's been forever and ever and ever since I've made them. So I'm just going through my things because I only have 2 more markets left for the like the beginning of the year, and then I am going to take a break until the fall. So there's that, and then, you know, just taking what I already have. So I'm getting ready to go to the park with Ginger. She's a little crazy. There we go. She's a little crazy, and so I took her to the park yesterday. I have my AirPods in because I listen to a book when I'm at the park throwing the ball for her. But I am right in the middle of market prep, and my problem is that I get so many ideas going at the same time that I can't focus on one. So I'm wanting to start and do some other things, but I have to finish up and set up for my market. And also I need to write some more patterns. I have a couple in my head that I just need to write down. And I also need to publish my YouTube video for this week. And I have preseason track practice. So there is a lot going on today, and hopefully I can go. I've already been to the gym, and so that's a good thing. So good job for me, and it's almost noon. We may be at the point where she's tired. Gonna do a couple more minutes, but she's having a good time. Maybe she won't be so crazy. Okay, we did good. She says, I'm ready to go home. So we're gonna walk home now. Okay, here we go. That's what it looks like today. Added a few wearables, pulled stuff out of my stash. They said it was quiet last week, but I've already sold one thing, which was happy, and we haven't even started the market yet, so yay me. Fire clips. Just show you this pattern that I am going to be working on. I somebody reached out to me on Facebook that was a friend of a friend and said wanted this blanket. And so what I'm going to do is actually not work on it for 7 hours, because who wants to do that she wants. And I looked and I have the majority of them. So I am going to go upstairs in my closet and shop my yarn that's in my stash, which is super exciting because remember, my goal this year is to use up my stash. So let's go see what I have. In here we have my colors. This one is pretty close to what I was thinking, this one right here. And then she wants a gold. But I think that might be too bright. I gotta pull some things out of here. Not my favorite. That's probably more like the color that she wants. But this is the other brand. This is Big Twist yarn. I don't think I have any more gold in here. Oh, it's just gonna come down. Oh, well, that's a different brand too. I try to have them all be the same color. Looks like, and that's a gold, but that is not enough either, and I know I don't have enough of that. So I am going to go upstairs and see if I have any gold in the closet. So I like that gold. That's a pretty gold. These are my helpers today, helping out so well. So here we go, up the stairs. This got a little bit full of stuff in here. This is decorations, but here's my yarn. So I got to put the phone down to pull out the blanket yarn, which is in these two things. And this room is so cold right now. Anyway, I gotta pull those yarn out. It was fun. One of those boxes was so heavy, now it's on the bottom, so that's good. All right, let's get this thing open. And again, you can't tell. Okay, I'm looking for, I wrote them down. We're looking for the colors birch, smoky green, mustard, country blue. I think the country blue, that's seagull gray. I think this one's almond. Yep, that's almond. This is sand. I'm almost... Is that nerdy that I know what my colors are? Okay, this has got to be close to one of them. Bright sage. That's really pretty. I like that one. I might sneak that in as the green because she wanted it as close as we could get to the colors. So if I don't exactly have the colors, I think I'll be fine because she liked the beach theme. That green is really pretty. Okay. I bought the same color over and over again. This is bright sage. This one is very blue. Let's see, foam. Oh, that. See, they're almost like the same color. That's really weird. And I think this one's probably seafoam too. Seafoam. I am so good. I'm amazing. I almost am positive I have the birch color down there too. So I guess I'm going to have to do some shopping. Pretty sure this color is birch because it's not quite cream and it's not quite white and it's not almond. I think that is the only color out of what they want. And maybe that's smoky green right there. I bet you that's what that is. Right there. But those are the only two colors I have. I have to order yarn from Joanne. Hopefully they have it and I can pick it up and get it done because I told the lady I would have it done in a week. I ended up having to order that yarn and I will pick it up when it's available, probably after track practice today. And I will get on that blanket. I probably won't be able to show you in this video because I'm going to have to map out how to alternate the colors. And I want it to be, you know, a lap size or a throw and not a king size what the pattern is showing online. So I will go ahead and link that pattern below. If you're curious about the progress of the blanket that I am going to be making, you can follow me on my Instagram, which is scrappy_warriorwoman. I know that I will be sharing it there. Today's video was fun for you. It was fun for me to share just a little peek into what's going on in my life right now. What are you up to? What are the projects that you're working on? What other things do you do besides crochet? Because really, we can't crochet all day, or we can't create all day, or we can't craft all day. We've got to do other things in our life. What are you doing right now? Go ahead and share those in the comments and share with our community. We like to cheer each other on here. Happy crocheting!